I gave Claude Design a prompt and it took less than 10 minutes to build me these 5 amazing looking carousels. Now, I didn't use any external app, and with just a little bit of context and patience, you can also ask Claude to do the exact same thing for your own brand. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the exact workflow that we use to train Claude on our branding, voice, competitors, and references. And we're gonna look at how to train Claude to design what we want, how to schedule all the content out, and how to get a full performance recap directly in our dashboard. Now, before we build anything, for this to work, Claude Design needs to know who it's designing for. AI works so well with context, and it works so poorly without it. So the first 10 of our 11 minutes here actually start with a prompt that's gonna give Claude all the context it needs. And here's that prompt. You are my brand design partner inside Claude Design. Before you design anything, your job is to build a complete understanding of my brand. Do not generate any designs yet. I'm going to give you context in 4 categories, read all of it, then follow the instructions at the bottom. And those categories are broken out into my brand, a section for my voice, my audience section, and a section for references. Now you can grab this entire prompt below. 2 details in here though matter more than the rest. 1, it asks how my brand should look and how it should never look. And number 2, I'm attaching carousels that I wish were mine and examples of the look I'm avoiding. So Claude learns the difference and not just kind of a general target that we've described. Now again, instead of designing anything, it plays its understanding back to me, who I am, how I sound, who I'm talking to, what my carousel should and should never look like. And again, waits for me to confirm this. Now remember, as we mentioned, the quality of what Claude designs is going to be limited by the quality of what we put in here. So 2 tips before we fill it out. For the voice section, don't paste your favorite post. Paste your best performing ones, the ones your audience actually responded to, because that's the voice that we actually want more of. And for references, screenshots are gonna beat links. So let's save around 3 carousels that made you personally stop scrolling this week. Doesn't matter, even from other industries. And let's attach the actual images. Now, best part, I'm not going to write the design prompt myself. Claude already is going to know my brand better than any template does. So I'm asking it to write the prompt for me. So here's the ask. Based on everything that you know about me, write the complete production prompt, 5 Instagram carousels. What gets sent back is a hyper-specific prompt with details I would have never thought of. So what we'll do here is read the prompt and tweak it according to what we like. Let's make sure that we check for 3 things when we read it. Does it name our real audience, or is it more of a generic one? Does it keep the format specs that we need? Because hey, we're talking about Instagram carousels here, 4x5, 1080 by 1350. And does anything in it contradict our never list from step 1? Now, if we fix those 3 main items, the rest is typically good to go. We're gonna then wanna copy this final version and keep it somewhere safe. This prompt is actually the asset that we're building for this video, and we don't really want it buried in a chat where we can't find it. Now, it's time to run the prompt, and I encourage you to do it as soon as possible in Claude Design. Now, the first generation is never the final result. And remember that every tweak that we make here is going to be teaching Claude what we actually want. And really the entire goal and point of this segment is to be teaching it to the point where it's creating one-shots with our style design consistently. So we don't want to reprompt and gamble. We want to edit. Anything that we can click, change right on the canvas, like text, color, spacing, let's do it. And anything that's easier to describe than a click, let's circle it and tell Claude what we actually want. Again, every correction here does double duty. It fixes this carousel and it shows Claude our tastes. The more of ours that we put in now, the less we'll need later. Now the rest goes relatively quickly. It's the same project and prompt, but a new topic each time. Now, these carousels are visually stunning, but it's gonna get even better from here because a carousel without a caption is half a post, of course. And the context we fed Claude will help us a lot here. Claude already knows my voice and my audience, so I'll ask it to write the caption and hashtags for each carousel, matched to each one's goal. It doesn't have to be perfect. A draft is plenty for us to get started. Okay, so now we have 5 carousels and 5 captions, and this is where we're gonna bring Agorapulse into play. So let's first connect the MCP to Claude. Super easy. We're gonna head to our Claude settings, then connectors. We're gonna add a new one. Let's obviously name it Agorapulse, and we're gonna paste this link below. Now sign in with your regular Agorapulse login. Let's approve it, and that's it. We're connected. Now, everything runs from this conversation. So let's first ask, what slots are free in my Agorapulse calendar over the next couple of weeks? We want to see what spaces we can fit these carousels in. Claude's going to read my calendar from the MCP connection. Everything that my team or that I've created is going to show, and it's going to come back with open and available days. So the second ask, when does my audience engage the most? And now it's going to pull this data straight from your Agorapulse metrics. Claude is going to know 3 things all at once: which slots are free, when your audience is actually online, and what each of these 5 carousels are trying to achieve. And that's super important. So let it do all of the placing. We're gonna ask it this: schedule all 5 posts into the free slots at the times my audience engages the most, and don't put 2 posts on the same day. Reach posts early in the week and click content when engagement peaks. Attach each caption. And next, we're going to verify. We want to go ahead and open our Agorapulse calendar. And with that, we want to take a look at the 5 posts placed. We want to take a look at the time scheduled, the captions attached, make sure each slot has been chosen as we've directed it. And if anything needs to be edited, move, we can drag and drop, we can change times. We can also tweak the captions if we were sparked by some creativity as we were checking this out. That we're tracking our posts every week. So in a week from now, there's a really great ask in this workflow, and it is, how are the 5 carousels doing? Did each one do the job that it was built for? Claude is going to take and read the performance data from Agorapulse, and it's going to tell you which one is reaching new people, which one is getting saved, and whether the click post is actually turning into real traffic. Now, what's really amazing about that is whatever that says, you don't necessarily need to remember it. That is going to go into the mother prompt for the next round of content creation. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching and following along today. Now remember, in this system that we built, this is just for one content format, carousel. But what if there was a full system that's going to act as your brain across all social media platforms? Well, in this video, I show you the only 5 Claude skills that you need to run your entire social media. I'll see you there. Bye.